Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim here to do your reading for you. This is going to be for March 2022. Let's get into your reading. As always, Leo, we ask that your spirit guides and your angels join us so we get messages for your Most High. Okay. Energy from the Good Tarot is going to be used. We are going to pull a general spread. One more time, shuffle. Okay. With different messages that come in, you know, intuitively or triggered by the card. Both, usually. Transformation, change, death card. 13. Change and transformation. Something that could have possibly completely transformed for you or is in the mode of transformation. Wow, really good news coming in. 8 of Wands starting your reading out. 8 of Air is the challenge, but look at that, 8. That is wealth. 2 of Water. Past energy, 10 of Earth in the reverse. So something going on. We'll talk about that. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups upright. You are feeling like a wish granted. You're feeling happy. Oh my goodness. You're feeling ecstatic. Look at this, Leo. Not only are you feeling like wish granted, like you have all that you can, right? You have hope. Hope renewed. And a feeling like everything's gonna be okay, because I think it is. 5 of Air is there as the fear, I feel, and there is your outcome. 6 of Fire. Seriously, this is such a good reading, Leo. Let's talk about it. Let's see. Change, transformation. 13. We are going to clarify a little bit here. Mostly it's your own self, so your own thoughts that could stop you or could be a challenge to you, is the way that we're thinking and what we are thinking about. So it's suggested that you focus on positive things at this moment and don't put yourself into some kind of box where you feel like you should act a certain way or fit into a certain role. Let go of others' expectations for you and sit back, get ready to receive, because some good news is coming in with this 8 of Fire for sure. That's good news. The 2 of Water is kind of letting us know that there's not only choices, could be Cancer energy, Sagittarius, Aquarius. This could be about choices, right? Let's see. So I think there's a lot of options, a lot of choices. The Mer person, the Mer woman. And of course, we can't have a Leo reading without at least 1 5, it feels like. What is the 8 of Air up here about? What is this challenge? Okay. Either a Taurus energy is a challenge, or there is a challenging commitment in your midst. Whether it's a relationship to or commitment to, feels like wealth and prosperity, because I have the 8 here. It feels like that might be a focus. You may be looking okay, you may be looking at going outside of the box as far as what's considered traditional, a traditional role. You may be going outside of the box, doing something a little bit different. Look, the 8 of Fire also if you're looking at this reading as a love reading, this can actually indicate Cupid's arrow striking you, especially with the Two of Water here. That would, you know, tell me that you're feeling things that are real love associated and could lead to really great commitment here too with the Hierophant. Okay, and I feel like also you may be getting mentorship or guidance from somebody that, and this is just like intuitively, you may be getting guidance or something from someone who's like a spiritual teacher. That might be coming from that too. So, because I see building like harmonious partnerships with this, but there's a lot of love here too. Now, there's some kind of family affair, I'm going to say, that has a long-standing issue that is not resolved. And as a result of it not being resolved, there's always kind of up in the air something going on, either with finances. Mainly, it looks like with finances here. And it doesn't have to be yours. It can actually be like it's coming across as a branch of family. So something that it's like, okay, I've got the material, but now I'm still not complete because there's that love factor, which brings us to the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So either you are in this situation where you feel like what's being offered to you is not genuine. You may have family issues, since I'm being pulled to the seahorse here, that need to be resolved. And it's like neither side is feeling like the other side is being genuine. So there's conflict here. So let's clarify this messenger of water. Clarify this messenger of water in the reverse. Sometimes this person's actions aren't matching up with their words. Sometimes. Two of Pentacles in the reverse is, it's a resistance to a change, and it will throw things off balance. So somebody in this scene, in your environment, is not changing and adapting with. I feel like you, because they feel like you are changing and adapting pretty well here. I don't know if this is a person or if this is just an offer that you're not going to accept because it's not enough. It doesn't pay enough to balance things out. It's something like that. Also, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is sometimes somebody that's trying to like interfere or butt into your affairs. Now, I don't know. That could be like your temptation or somebody's temptation. It can also mean really honing in on what resources you have to use and what do you want to use. What would you think would be, you know, don't squander good resources here. I think that's another thing that's being said. And watch for things being off balance or choices. Even though something up here feels like you didn't have a choice, or they didn't have a choice here. Pisces or Capricorn energy. So Nine of Water is how you feel. You feel wonderful. I mean, no matter what's in your environment here, you feel wonderful, Leo. You're successful. You have all of whatever you need and want. Nine of Water. Wishes granted. Wish granted. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's a situation where you're trying to move from a rougher time to a nicer, easier time. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, there's like no fear of being alone here. You're completely fine with this. You're moving away from thinking of it feels like not wanting to leave despite the storm, like weathering out the storm. And because of doing so, you're coming out of this Five of Pentacles energy. So it's really great. For some reason, I'm getting the energy of it's okay to be alone here with this Nine of Water. So it may be a bittersweet victory. It may be one of those Six of Fires that's more to yourself. Possible. There's a really big transformation. So what is the Page of Water about? This is usually about being hopeful. and hopeful. Sometimes it can be about pregnancy. It's a brand new beginning, something really loving. It's very powerful because it is with the cups. So there will be a time when we have to make a decision. I feel like this has to do with choices and consequences. It's in the reverse. So there will be a time where we'll have to make a decision. We will have to actually choose. And then the wait time for this wonderful new beginning will be over. And I feel like that's the main message there, is that patience, is needed, but you don't have to worry because divine timing is coming. You'll be able to harvest right here, something brand new. Okay, star energy for how you feel, which is, or not how you feel, I'm sorry, in your environment. Aquarius energy, hopes, renewed, closure, giving closure to a situation of, I'm even feeling past choices and consequences. I'm even getting that with this death card. This is change and transformation at its best. And it can be about what you are going for with this star, what would make it feel like your dreams come true. Scorpio, transformation, change. Yeah. I'm almost thinking this is like also not really investing in things that are too risky, like as far as choices and consequences go. 5 of air, what is that about? Okay. Conflicted on leaving, possibly, for this wonderful new money opportunity. Or chasing, feeling, it may be like trying to feel like it was okay to pursue something with your pentacles here, feeling a little conflicted about what you have to possibly emotionally detach from or leave behind. But big opportunity for pentacles. And it's the 1, 2, 3. I see the trine. You have help. You have assistance from your angels. The 6 of fire is a big success, guys. Big success. Victory. Recognition. And there's that. Eventually, you'll have to make a choice and a decision. I feel like it has to do with your path and what possibilities are out there for you. 2, possibly talking about twin flame energy too. This is renewed sense of focus, direction, motivation, drive. This 2 of swords is like you're coming upon a time where you're going to be forced to choose instead of saying, okay, time's up, it's time to choose. That's what I'm getting. And I have major arcanas galore here, so there's huge change. Huge change. Probably has to do with this Hierophant energy too. But sticking through the storm, yeah. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Not wanting to really argue about anything. This is good. This is good. Okay, so give us a little bit more energy for what this new thing is, this Page of Water. What is this message or this new beginning for Leo? It's clarity that you need to have a triumphant victory. It is the information you need for the battle to be won and have closure and transformation and wish granted. It doesn't get much better than this. There we go. Time with self, the Hermit. Going inside, going on that journey that only you can take yourself down, is one of personal self-discovery and self-inquiry. Beautiful energy. Lots of fiery energy in your reading. Of course, we have Aquarius, a lot of Scorpio, Virgo. Yeah. Okay, and the truth, information. Wow. 13, I am confident. You are a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. I am confident. And 26, tactful. So the way that you come across or the way that you word things is very tactful and considerate of others and others' feelings. You are evolving, 55 on the bottom. I definitely think that's for you. All right, let's get something from the Mystic Martian. Mystic Martian for Leo for March 2022. Anything else? No, just one. The golden ratio, 31. Beauty, nature, and patterns. It's a mirror image to this. I am confident. The golden ratio. That's interesting. The golden ratio. All right. And it is number 31. The golden ratio, the Fibonacci sequence, the golden spiral, is self-stimulating fractal spiral sequence that is mathematically and geometrically found everywhere in nature. The governing pattern of the golden ratio is found everywhere in nature, including harmonics, art, shells, flowers, leaves, architecture, weather patterns, tree, plant, animal, human biology, and spiral galaxies. The golden ratio has been discovered on a nano and subatomic scale in solid matter. It is said some extraterrestrials use the golden ratio spiral sequence symbiotically with higher consciousness for propulsion energy of their crafts and to navigate interdimensional time travel. Time travel, people. This is about beauty, art, music, nature, math, patterns, numbers, the weather, going with the flow, design, architecture. Life is unfolding naturally. I like that. Life is unfolding naturally. It sure is. March 2022. I'm going to get something from this deck. This is Alana Fairchild, The Sacred Rebels. Let's get something for Leo, please, for March. For March. Softly, softly, the tender touch, 20. This is about receiving, Leo. This is about receiving. Okay, so this is going to be deep. It usually is with that deck in particular. Okay, 20. Softly, softly, the tender touch. So it is the feminine wisdom of using gentleness to assist you. Says to feel that you are already a naturally abundant being who gratefully invites more of what you want into your life is rather different to feeling lack, fear, and wishing your world would change. It's a bit like dressing for the job you want, even if it's not yet the job you have. You energetically embody what you wish to attract more of into your life. Like attracts like. This oracle brings a message that you don't need to push quite so hard to receive what is naturally coming to you. Your push comes from a place of uncertainty over whether or not you will succeed. You need to relax and have more faith in yourself. All things come in time, rightfully and guided by a loving wisdom. You too shall have your time to shine. Rebel against any voice of fear within you or around you that tells you otherwise. This special message tells you you've been working very, very hard. You have learned how to accomplish much. You're part of the global healing manifestation process. You are, through your way of being in the world, helping to birth a new awareness. This new way will heal the human heart and bring it into balance with nature. This is essential for the human soul to survive, flourish, and to cooperatively nurture the earth rather than destroy her natural resources. You need time to heal so that you can then help the world to heal. That's nice. That's nice. And, okay, we'll close off with this, with the Inner Child Oracle. It's time to give. It's time to treat yourself and or to others something magical, mystical, and fantastical. What a treat consists of not as important as the spirit in which, what the treat consists of is not as important as the spirit in which it's enjoyed. When thinking of the perfect something, reflect on how it would make you feel. Does it connect you to feelings of wonder and joy? And if so, you have a winner. And if so, you have a winner. A time to remember. A photograph can be a powerful tool on your inner child journey. What we feel for our inner child can be addressed as we look at the images of our younger self. Create space to look through the photographs of your childhood. Gaze at each image and practice sending love, acceptance, forgiveness, or whatever you need to the little you. And that is what I've got. Sending you light and love. Thanks, Leo.